The double shock show of the year is here. Get ready to scream. The Strange Vengeance of Rosalie and What Became of Jack and Jill are here. Jack and Jill were out to kill dear old, sweet old Granny, then leave her dead and take her bread. Their plot was most uncanny. And on the same shock-filled show, The Strange Vengeance of Rosalie. First she loved, then she killed, then she goes out to collect the next victim. What Became of Jack and Jill and The Strange Vengeance of Rosalie. From 20th Century Fox, rated PG, parental guidance suggested.
Every city has its downtown area, the place where it's all happening. The bright lights, the fun, and the crazy times. Why don't you go downtown for a little action? That's where they're waiting. Main Street Women. Main Street Women, the motion picture that lets you in behind the scenes on what's really going on in a big city. The girls, the bars, and the tough guys who run it all. Main Street Women. You'll go into those private apartments where girls use all their energies just to please a man in every way. Main Street Women. It's all happening now in the year's most shocking look at today's wild lifestyles. Don't miss it. Main Street Women. In color, rated R for adults. No one under 17 admitted without parent. From Independent International, Main Street Women want you. You've heard all about the politicians and the girls they pay for their fun. Now meet these girls and see them in action in Females for Hire. Party girls available for fun for rich politicians living off the fat of the land. These girls don't stop at anything. And on the same big show, Hard Women. Here are the roughest characters who dare to call themselves women. You'll meet them at the dirtiest night spots. They'll promise you a good time, but watch out. The screen explodes when today's dirtiest scandals rock the screen as pretty girls let out all the stops in Females for Hire and Hard Women. Don't miss this all-new super action show on the same program, Females for Hire and Hard Women. They're waiting for you. Rated R for adults from Independent International.
How long has it been since you've held a pretty young girl in your arms? The Naughty Stewardesses would like to take care of your problem. Fly first class with the Naughty Stewardesses, the cutest, curviest, most caressable hostesses who will ever take care of you. If you're past 40, Debbie's for you. She likes older, more experienced men. If you're young with hot plans, check Jane. If a groovy soul sister's your dish, beautiful Barbara more than fills the bill. And for those way out scenes, don't miss Margie. Everything turns her on. The Naughty Stewardesses are what you think they are, and more. Each one is a piece of class. Come and meet the Naughty Stewardesses. You'll love their takeoff. All new, in color, rated R for adults.
The Lonely Woman. She's looking for a man, any man. Now, Gina Lola Brigida returns to the screen. She's only a little older, but she's much, much bolder in her adult film debut as The Lonely Woman. She likes them young. The younger, the better. She's looking for the inexperienced, and she's ready to teach him, to show him the many ways to truly appreciate a woman. She walks the streets at night, looking, hoping, and waiting for someone to really love her. She's had men before, but they weren't up to the task. The Lonely Woman. Don't miss Gina Lollobrigida, one of the movie's great and sensual superstars, as she returns to the screen to tease you, please you, and shock you as the Lonely Woman, in color rated R for adults from Independent International.
They had to keep their hands off girls in order to keep the Army's hands off them. That's the storyline of the darndest, gayest, funniest fairy tale you've ever seen on the motion picture screen. That's the Gay Deceivers in absolutely divine color. The Gay Deceivers stars Kevin Coughlin, Larry Casey, and Brooke Bundy, and introduces the sensational find of the year, Michael Greer. Now, you see, the Gay Deceivers is all about... Well, we can't exactly tell you the storyline because it's not for Mom and Dad and the apple pie crowd. But for you groovy cats, it's out of sight. So, is he or isn't he? Only his draft board and his girlfriend know for sure. You won't want to miss the comedy show of many a year, The Gay Deceivers. What kind of a movie is this?
What awaits you in the House of Seven Corpses is more than a fear you can't explain, a fate you can't prevent, a death you can't escape. The House of Seven Corpses holds a deadly secret. You must see it to believe it. There are 8 graves, 7 bodies, 1 killer, and he's already dead. International Amusement Corporation presents The House of Seven Corpses. Rated PG. Parental guidance suggested. Death waits in the House of Seven Corpses.
My heart, my blood, my body, I give to you, Satan.
Now, the shocking truth about witchcraft, as it exists in our cities and suburbs, is exposed in Witchcraft 70. Hidden cameras probe today's unspeakable cults to document the rites and the rituals when and where they happened. Witchcraft 70. Now see actual human sacrifice on the altar of Baal. Witness the weird rites of the cult of Kali. See the sensual ecstasies of the hippie families. Watch as the Church of Satan celebrates its infamous Black Mass. Witchcraft 70. You will see macabre orgies of a secret sect of evil and hear the erotic prayers of our so-called civilized world, and much, much more in explicit color and detail. See Witchcraft 70. It is rated X.
Hello, I'm Helga, the girl whose intimate life story has been made into a controversial motion picture, one that candidly reveals all the emotional and physical aspects of love. It omits nothing. The camera explores everything, from the moment of conception to the birth and delivery of my baby. Everything is frank and revealing, yet filmed with impeccable taste. Some scenes may shock you, but shocked or not, you will join audiences and critics everywhere in praising its frankness, in revealing things that so long have remained hidden. Helga has been hailed as a monumental landmark in the field of sexual instruction, as well as engrossing entertainment. Parents, because of certain revealing scenes, we suggest you see Helga first. Judge for yourself. Come see me, please.
The Young Seducers.
Someone once said that the best time to go looking for love is right after school lets out. I'm going to show you why, with a little help from my friends.
Get ready. The Young Seducers.
Come, let me show you Lisa and what she did to the football player. And then Angela and her friend, the gas station attendant. You'll have to ask the piano teacher about Susan. But Judy you can see for yourself, along with Ingrid and Rosemary and Ellen and Mary and me. All the Young Seducers, all for you, all the way. I promise.
Don't miss The Young Seducers. From Hemisphere Pictures in color. The Young Seducers is coming.
Grown-ups think they are so wicked. I guess that's why The Young Seducers is for adults only.
Hey, baby, wanna live?
She's young, ripe, and ready for whatever comes her way. Some call her an easy pickup, but those who really know call her Teenage Tramp. Teenage Tramp. Too young to know better, but old enough to know what to do. And there's nothing she hasn't done or wouldn't try. Hitchhiking from man to man. Shock to shame.
You're nothing but a tramp!
No!
Tramp!
No,
Tramp!
Yesterday there was Johnny, Frankie, and Eddie. Tomorrow, it may be you.
Hey, love. Going my way?
Don't pass her up. She's looking for more than a ride. Teenage Tramp. Released by NMD Films. Rated R. Under 17, not admitted without parent.
Hey, Joanne,
What is it, Harvey?
you know what? You're as beautiful tonight as you are in that movie you made, Teenage Playmates.
Thank you, Harvey.
I mean, you were my favorite teenage playmate of all.
I know, Harvey.
The things you did in that movie, and the way you did them. Wow. I mean, it's like you're not the girl next door anymore.
I've grown up, Harvey.
I'll say you have. You know, between you and all your friends, Teenage Playmates is probably the most fun I've had at the movies in a long time.
Well, you're sure not going to see it on TV.
And I'm really happy you wanted to come out with me tonight because a girl who looks like you probably gets lots of offers.
I sure do, Harvey. So do me a favor.
What's that, Joanne?
Shut up and turn out the light.
Teenage Playmates, rated R, under 17, not admitted without parent, a Hemisphere Pictures release.
To the 1,000 convicts at Gray Bar Prison, life had its good side, if you could get it.
I like it when a man gets masterful.
The good side of life was relaxation in the prison yard, when the warden's daughter used it as her playpen.
I may be a little psychotic, with irresistible tendencies, but I'm not in the least bit mixed up.
White man, black man, every man, no matter how dangerous. Angela was the torch to 1,000 explosive desires. See Alexandra Hay as the warden's daughter in 1,000 Convicts and a Woman. 1,000 revealing thrills, 1,000 violent shocks. In color, rated R. See 1,000 Convicts and a Woman.
We want Angela! We want Angela! We want